Muy buenas a todos, sean todos bienvenidos una vez. No, ahí está, ahí sí. Muy buenas a todos, sean todos bienvenidos una vez más a mi canal. Soy Rolando, estamos aquí en The Stanley Parable. Vamos a continuar. Este es el capítulo final. Dije que iba a grabar 5 episodios nomás de Stanley, así que van a ser 5 episodios nomás. Y vamos a hacer el último ending. Ya sé cuál vamos a hacer, así que lo vamos a hacer. Lo vamos a hacer el que tengo en mente. Así que eso. Tengo 8% de batería, no me había dado ni cuenta aún. Oh, maldita sea. Son las 2:09 de la mañana. A ver. Uy, celular, culiado. Bueno, ahí sí. Todavía no carga, todavía no carga. Que va a tomar el tiempo por si acaso, por tomarlo nomás. Irme acostumbrando desde ya.
This is
Se paró. Ahí está. Vale, ya estamos aquí. 427.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Memo. Aunque no, de hecho podríamos hacer otro. De hecho ya, vamos a hacer otro. Que por un lado no me he ido, creo, ahora que lo recuerdo.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Todos saben
and
esto, así
Stanley
que para qué
knew
lo
it
voy a...
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Solo
just to
para
admire it.
admirarme.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate,
Ya lo
beautifully
saben.
but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
Ya aquí no
left.
vamos a ir para allá o ir recto, como lo hicimos en el anterior video, creo. Do no lie. No sé qué significa if you are lying, weón. Ahora detente ahora.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been... What? Really?
What?
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Nope. No te voy a dar ni un puto chance esta vez, weón. Las típicas dos. Enseñamos 2 minutos nomás ya, weón. Ya estoy acá.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you understood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
I still don't think we're
Puchito
communicating
Mario.
properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
There. Nope.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Qué bonito, ¿cierto?
Oh, you see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley.
¿Qué
Take it
más
for
si
a
me voy por
spin.
otro lado? Puta, y se cerró la puerta. Oh, conchetumare.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Vamos a darle 5.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Este es el nuevo diseño. Y es offline. Todo está en offline, weón. Hay 91.700 y tantos puertas abiertas y se siguen abriendo, weón. Y soy el empleado 9328. Dice que llevo 7 horas con 37 minutos con 0,8 segundos. No, con 10 segundos. Dice que tú en un ranking objetivo eres el 9328 de 9328 players worldwide, no sé qué será, pero supongamos que es de la compañía, ¿ya? Y dice, este es tu superior, y ahí está ese weón. Dice ahí la rata muerta en un ranking objetivo, el 9327 que está antes que tú, de 9328. Y eso sería más que nada. Aquí dice, esto no sé qué significa, ¿no? Pero la primera puerta abierta, aquí hay puertas cerradas, premios ganados. ¿Y aquí qué dice? Quizás no sepas esto. El 21% de los jugadores skip, ¿cómo se dice skip en español? Se saltan la introducción. Me gustaría ver otro ahí. Endings archivados, por decirlo de alguna manera. 18.329. Aquí dice, abajo dice... solamente el 3% de los jugadores escoge la puerta azul. O algo así creo que dice. Dice completa las otras... Complete, no sé qué dice, ¿no? Steps taking, no sé qué significa también. Cosas tomadas, creo, una cosa así. Bueno, y eso pico, ya listo.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
A verle uno.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
LOL o no.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Okay.
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh, que se me haga el pico esta weá, me lo tengo que agarrar esta weá. A ver. LOL, a ver cómo. Please, ya, pico, que se muera, me odio ese sonido.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
A ver qué weón me trae este culiao ahora, weón.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired.
Lo
A
mejor de
game
todo.
I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
A house.
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off... Yes, it's complete. I know this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own
Una casa
inadequacy.
hecha de piedra con un bloque no.
But you've only seen it from
con
the
un bloque para poder
outside.
ganarte
You've only
adentro.
gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Vamos a ver cómo en esta casa de un
Isn't
bloque,
it
weón.
grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Igual a Minecraft, weón, la weá. Es igual a Minecraft, weón. Y es gracioso porque la weá está en una línea recta, weón. Aunque no tan... Puta, ahora la cago, weón. Podía haber ido para allá. Ah, no, ahí estaba cerrado. Y si pasaba por ahí, tampoco va a pico, weón.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No, mira, hay carbón. Va a bajar al tiro nomás, weón.
Oh, no. This is
Mira
far
ahí,
more
hierro.
open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Los. No voy a imbécil, weón.
Yes! I don't even know what this
¿En
game is, but I
serio?
love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired.
Portal,
I couldn't
man.
have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Qué recuerdo de esta música, weón. Siempre mi caminaba por acá, weón. La única diferencia ahora no podéis saltar, weón. 0.19, weón. A irme con esto, weón. Ya, amigo.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Ya, a ver. Si este interruptor tiene una línea que conecta directamente a esta X, supuestamente podría abrir la puerta. A ver, si me gano encima, eso quiere decir que se abre. Pero a ver, ¿cómo puedo pasar? Puede que ese cubo me sirva. Lo voy a tomar y lo voy a poner acá encima. Aunque puede que no funcione. Oh, funcionó. Sigamos, weón. Quizás eso sea al
Actually, you
final.
know
Oh,
what? I
maricón
think that's
culiao.
plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Hermano. Me dirán. Y no hay daño por caída, weón. No buen imbécil, weón. Aquí no se ve una chucha madre. Fuera de huevo, esta hueá da miedo, weón. De hecho, el sonido lo que se escucha que suena cuando yo aprieto un botón es el sonido de un teclado mecánico, weón. Me cagaría el susto si un weón me apareciera ahora aquí, weón. Que de hecho no veo una basura, weón. De hecho, me da caleta de miedo, weón. Fuera de huevo. O sea, claro, la habitación no es mi idea, ¿no? No, va a ir para allá, va a ir para allá. Hago una luz, weón. Hoy con 3, 1, son 3 y 4 computadoras, weón. Hay un weón. Ah, no. No puedo entrar tampoco por ahí. Tampoco por acá. Tampoco por acá. Tampoco por acá. La lucecita, weón. Tampoco por acá, tampoco por acá. Y un montón de son cámaras. Mira, ahí está afuera. Y acá un asiento. Las texturas son como lo reverendo y gran orto, weón. Así de simple, weón. Bueno, vamos. Shush.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
¿Eso nomás? Bueno, creo que se acabó. Creo. Correcto. Se acabó. Bueno, chicos, espero que hayan disfrutado esta serie o miniserie de 5 episodios. Espero que no hayan disfrutado y me gustó mucho este juego, pero ahí nomás. No voy a sacar más finales ni nada de eso porque es que está listo ya. Básicamente estos juegos, espero que lo hayan disfrutado, los recomiendo totalmente. Se lo pueden comprar por Steam, yo lo estoy jugando por Steam ahora. Así que eso, espero que hayan disfrutado este video. Y bueno, nos vemos en alguna otra serie. Espero que les haya gustado esta miniserie y eso, nos vemos. Adiós.